One backhand, one forehand. Okay. One backhand, one forehand. Okay. Your footwork. Look, first of all, let everyone see. What your problem is, the problem is, let everyone see. Your whole body is doing this. You must slide smoothly. You must move smoothly laterally. Okay. Finish the stroke, then move. Finish the stroke, then move. Finish the stroke. Look, then move. This is moving your hand. You must finish the stroke before you move. Finish hitting the ball, and then move. Yes, then move. Yes, you must have a rhythm. Have a rhythm. Okay, come on. Don't jump. Don't jump. Move side to side. Very good. Look, isn't that a bit better? Look. Pay attention. Okay, the forehand stroke can be a bit Turn the waist a bit on the forehand. Everyone must pay attention to this. Okay. What must you pay attention to? When you finish your backhand and start moving at that moment, you need to finish the stroke. As you move, your body needs to turn with it. As you turn, your hand is already in position. What are you doing now? After you finish the stroke, your body isn't turning. You just bring your arm over directly. But your body is still facing forward. After hitting the ball, your body needs to turn a bit. Yes, when your feet move, your body must move with them. Okay, Hakoka. What's wrong? How? How? Hakoka. Slow down. Okay. Come on, everyone. Let's swap positions for this one. Take a look at this. No, he's tired. He's tired. Okay. Tired. Okay. There's a seam on the floor here. Okay. Everyone take a look. Okay. Come on. Pay attention. This applies to everyone here. Okay. When you are moving, your body absolutely must not bob up and down. You cannot bob up and down. You must remember, your body is moving side to side, not up and down. Just remember that. Also, when we are transitioning, especially from backhand to forehand, after we finish the stroke, when rotating, we move our feet while turning our waist, and use the waist to drive the arm. Look, you are using your arm to pull your waist. See, after I finish my stroke, I'm holding it. Watch my arm. It follows my waist. Your arm is deliberately pulling backwards. Right. The arm should be in a relaxed state. Okay. Let's start. Okay. Pay attention to your footwork. Remember to finish the stroke before you finish the stroke before you move. Okay. Everyone, watch closely. I bought your fan badge. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Thank you for buying my fan badge. Okay, slow down. Don't rush. Step back a little. Okay. I'm speeding up. Okay. Don't bob up and down. Move side to side. Yes, side to side. Your waist needs to rotate faster. Rotate your waist faster. Keep your waist engaged. Look. Look. Doing it this way feels much more effortless. Even when I feed the ball faster, you still don't feel like it takes that much effort. Right. You feel your body moving side to side. Moving side to side. At first, you were completely bobbing up and down. So you felt extremely tired. And your movement felt very, very exhausting. It drained your stamina. Okay, this is what everyone must pay attention to. Including our friends in the live room. Are there still people who don't know how to do this? Are there still people who can't do it? Okay. For this footwork practice, everyone can also go to our live room shopping cart link to buy our practice course, especially our footwork compilation and our beginner training. I highly recommend everyone buys it, because these things are our foundation, and they are the most critical part. Once your foundation is solid, improving further will be much easier. Because some of our friends are amateur enthusiasts and in the early stages took detours and formed misconceptions. So everyone must really take these fundamental practices, okay, and absolutely master them, okay. Learned it, okay, you learned it, right, good. Come on. Okay. The weather is hot now, sweating is good, okay? Right. What everyone must remember is this, which is to say, you must remember your body. Your body, okay. The body must absolutely what? It moves side to side, okay. Your body moves side to side instead of standing tall after hitting a backhand and then moving. That makes your body go up and down constantly. Doing that will be very, okay, very time consuming. For your whole body, it's a huge waste of time, and it's also very tiring. That means when we hit, what should we pay attention to while moving? It means after I finish my backhand. When I move to the forehand side, I rotate my waist while I move. I use my waist to drive the arm, instead of just bringing the arm over. What state are many people in? After they finish the stroke, they bring their arm over. While hitting the ball, the body is still facing forward, but the arm returns the ball like this. This is completely wrong. Understand, that means sometimes during movement transition, from completing a backhand to a forehand, many people just bring their arm over to hit the ball. Normally, you should use your waist to drive your arm. Move while rotating the waist, and then strike the ball. That's how the stroke should operate, okay. Understand? Let's do another set, come on. Pay attention, okay. Use the waist to drive the arm. I'll add a bit of speed to my feeds, okay. Look, you're doing it again. You must be like this. Everyone, remember your core. The stomach area must be engaged. Transition like this. It needs to be through the rotation and speed of the waist. Waist rotation. Through waist rotation. Focus your attention on the waist. Right. Put it on the waist. Put it on the waist. Right. See, isn't that better? Isn't this much better? Focus on the waist, okay? Focus on the waist. Keep the waist engaged. It must hold tension. The waist cannot be loose. The waist cannot be loose. The waist cannot be loose, okay? Once it loosens, it's over. The waist cannot be loose. This is our transitions. Right. Continuity. Actually, for our transition, we primarily rely on everyone must know what we rely on, okay. Many people might not understand this part yet, okay. A proper transition is definitely done through waist rotation, not through the arm. I believe many friends in the live room, okay. You are all relying on your arms, okay. I don't know if I'm right. If I'm right, type it. Tell me if I'm right. For example, after you finish your backhand, the forehand, you completely rely on bringing your arm over. Meaning, after finishing the backhand, you just bring your arm over. Bye. You completely finish the backhand, just bring the arm over. You feel like this is more convenient, or you feel it's faster. Right. But actually, it's wrong, okay, friends. This is a lack of proper habit for everyone, okay? And it's also a bad habit. Understand? Do you have the Yina blade for 39? Yes, we do. This backhand sponge. We also have the 37 degree for this habit. Okay. Everyone must remember. It is an incorrect habit. Actually, what is the normal, correct way? It's using the waist. Using the waist to drive it. Think about it. I put my arm in front. Through the rotation of my waist, my arm naturally follows it over. It must be driven by the waist, not driven by the arm. Everyone must prioritize the waist and put the arm second. Can you understand that? I want to ask everyone, what is the hip? Isn't your hip the same as your waist? I don't understand this now. Have to come over and explain it to you. When you use your hip, does your waist not move? Okay, your hip is your hip. When your hip moves, your waist, then your waist will certainly be driven by it, right? How could we use the hip to drive things? Okay, how could we possibly use the hip to drive it? Right, that's how I understand it. I feel that if you tell me to focus on the waist, I can locate the waist much better. But I wouldn't locate the hip because we haven't trained hip strength. Okay. Because what do we practice in our daily training? This is a barbell plate in front of us at 20 kilograms or 15 kilograms. After we hold it tight, after gripping it, we completely practice the speed of waist rotation. Rotating the waist like you must have seen many. Like Sun Yingxiu. These athletes have also practiced these things. It is used to increase the speed of your waist transition. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay, understand. If you understand, type understand. Okay, hip. When looping the ball, we will use some hip. But as I've told everyone before about the hip, let's not deliberately try to express the hip. When I loop the ball, I can't say I'm deliberately thrusting my hip out. Or deliberately making the hip thrust forward. Just to let you see that I thrust my hip. That is an incorrect answer. It means your hip didn't engage its power, or your hip didn't exert force. And did your hip, okay, maintain tension. This is completely an internal power of ours. It doesn't mean you absolutely must visibly thrust the hip out to prove you used your hip. When looping, we definitely must engage the hip tension. But the hip is not thrust outward simultaneously. It needs to contain the tension. Like, I don't know if everyone just like understands. A rubber band. Okay. The rubber band has resilience. You can't let it become completely slack. You also can't let it become completely tight. Right. If it becomes completely tight, once you let go, it'll snap you. It would hurt a lot. But if it lacks resilience, then it has no elasticity. We must always maintain this. This is the resilience of a rubber band. Always stay in this stage. Just like our power, you should always keep the tension around a 50 to 60% like state. This. It is the optimal, perfect movement system. When I loop, watch my hip, I also use my hip. But I still have a reserve of power. That allows me to recover quickly. Look. Only this way can I recover faster. But my hip won't completely thrust outward. Because if I were to thrust it out when I try to recover back, it would severely impact the continuity of my next stroke. Does everyone understand this now? Understood. Right. Socks received. Very good. Of course. Okay, let's do another set. Okay, focus on footwork. Focus on footwork first. Side to side. Side to side. Don't bob up and down. After hitting, don't bob up and down. Move side to side. Relax your arm. First focus on the coordination of foot and hand. Finish before moving. Right. Get them coordinated first. Keep up with the speed first. Right. Don't rely on the arm to generate power. Hold on, just a few left. Okay. Look, everyone should be able to see. I think it's quite smooth now. Okay. Definitely a huge improvement from before. Improved a lot. Okay, improved a lot. Okay. But still need to pay more attention. Footwork still feels like it's definitely okay. It hasn't reached the optimal version yet. But I feel it's much better than before. Okay. Much better than before. Okay. Aren't we explaining this today? Friends, aren't we explaining it? Okay. Isn't this about footwork? Okay. Everyone, okay. What must you absolutely pay attention to? Everyone must pay attention to it. Especially this footwork. Okay. You need to practice it a lot. For this footwork, I'm sure many people don't know how to move. Everyone must practice this footwork a lot.